Hey guys, Stellar Cubing here, and today I have for you guys a review on the Kong's Design Meiying. So, let's get to it. Alright, so the Kong's Design Meiying is a 56mm puzzle and can be bought off the Cubicle for $16. Now, the exterior design of this cube looks similar to Gan's 356 corners and as well as the Tanglong's corners. And as you can see, just like the Meiying, a predecessor of this cube, it is also sporting the beautiful onion logo. So I'm comparing the Meiying with a previous main of mine, the Hualong, which is on the right. Now, if we take a look at the corners of both the Hualong and the Meiying, then we can see that the corners of the Hualong are hollow. They're pretty hollow, and also same with the corners on the Meiying. Except here, it's actually the holes are bigger, and I don't know. To me, it feels like as if it would break if you put so much pressure. It looks really fragile for a corner. Also, comparing the neck part of the corners, you can see that the Hualong has a really thick and long neck part, while the Meiying is a bit more stubby and thinner. I don't know, I think this helps. To me, I feel like this helps out with the speed. Here I'm going to compare the two edges. They look pretty similar, except there are more ridges on the Hualong, and I don't know why I feel like this makes it a bit slower than the Meiying, or maybe it's just how I set up. And you can also see that the torpedo is smaller, and the whole piece is just smaller in general. Now, the turning of the Meiying. The Meiying feels really nice. It feels like a kind of scratchy, kind of smooth, and it is pretty blocky, and I like the feel it has in the hands. Now, as shown in this footage here, the Meiying isn't perfect. It does get pops. Granted, I do not pop it a lot. I usually get one pop out of 100 saws, but it does pop in corner twists from time to time. Alright, now to corner cutting. The corner cutting on the Meiying is completely phenomenal. My Hualong could also do this much corner cutting, but the thing that made my Meiying stand out was that it wouldn't pop when you tried this much corner cutting. It corner cuts so well, but my Hualong used to pop a lot. The Meiying rarely ever does, as I said before, like once every 100 solve, basically. M-slices feel perfect on it. Every algorithm I execute feels really nice, and you know, corner twisting is kind of hard. I'm actually on pretty loose tensions right now. I'm deciding to try loosening it a little bit more, maybe not, but as you can tell from these loose tensions of mine, it corner cuts really well and it rarely ever pops. So final thoughts on this puzzle. This puzzle is a really nice puzzle, and actually it has I've chosen to make it my main over the Hualong because it corner cuts really well, it's really fast also, and it doesn't pop as much as the Meiying. It also feels really fluid, and it feels really nice in the hand. It has a really good blocky kind of feeling, a little scratchy, and it's pretty fast. I'm using only way 2 lubricant on it. I'm going to try to put Maru in it to see if it makes it faster, but I don't even think I'm going to need that. Now, some cons about this puzzle would be, of course, it's popping. It doesn't pop too much. It pops just as much as any other normal puzzle, nowadays. But that's the thing. It's also generic. It's like it follows the code that most speed cubes have nowadays. It corner cuts well, doesn't pop that much, doesn't twist that much, and you know it basically does what a speed cube should do. And because of that, I feel like you don't have to buy it. If you have a good speed cube now, like a Tanglong or something, I don't think you should have to buy this because it's not necessarily a must-need in your collection. There's nothing revolutionary about it. Lastly, I'd like to say that I really love this puzzle. I like how it corner cuts without popping, its feel is really nice, and because of that, I've actually made it my main. The Kong's design is a good puzzle, but as I said before, it's not a must-need because there's not much difference in it. It's just a normal, everyday puzzle. It just suits certain people's likings, such as mine. So, in conclusion, I rate this cube a 4.5 stars out of 5. It does pop and corner twist from time to time, but for me, I get adjusted to it, and it doesn't even happen a lot. Now this is a good puzzle, but I'm not saying you have to buy it because it's not like completely revolutionary. It doesn't change anything, as I said before. It's like any old generic puzzle that just appeals to a certain speedcuber's liking. So I say this is actually a really nice cube. You should definitely go buy it if you think of switching mains. This is one of the best cubes I've ever felt, and it is currently my main, as I said before. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video.